Hello, welcome back into the ACE and the whole podcast. Yeah, it's a little different look. Someone's missing. Your current champ now is missing. Cliff, a loud ass car going by, bro. Bro thinks we're at fucking IMS or something. Cliff did win the title at AW World's End. I knew for sure I wasn't winning the title, so it was up to Eli to get the job done, and he couldn't. I don't even know what it came down to.
Had my Adam Cole thing gone through, I would have won by one. Actually, it would have been tied, and we would have had co-champions. It came down to the what match was it?
I don't know. He's been wanting to do trivia for a while, so I think that's what he would have opted out to do. I don't think he would have signed for co-champions again. He definitely wants to do that trivia.
Yeah, it was going to be Yuta, but I do have a message from the champ. Here. He messaged me asking me if I could deliver this. So let me get my best wise man here. As I am now the self-proclaimed, apparently. I didn't even proclaim it this time. I, Clifford, am excited and thrilled to be your new, reigning, defending, undisputed Ace in the Hole champion. I am preparing myself for a long, illustrious reign, but sadly, I must do so at the cost of my beloved Wrestle Kingdom. I declare that both Austen and Eli shall fight for the interim Ace in the Hole title, and there shall be a unification bout in the near future. With love, the double champ, Clifford.
Oh, that's cute. So I'm so glad he could fit writing a little paragraph into his busy schedule. His so busy schedule.
I got to do my job as the tribal the tribal wise man here.
But no, we always try to get all three of us in here together, but it seems like at least once or twice a year. Yeah, I think it's honestly been only like once or twice. We've had to run only two, or we've had to substitute people out. We had Chad in here one time and substitute of somebody. I can't remember who. I think it was Eli. And so we always try our best, but sometimes life gets the better of us. Plans have precedent, and there's nothing you can do about it. But like the champ has decreed, we are going to be predicting Wrestle Kingdom 18, which is the big show over there in Japan every single year over there at the Tokyo Dome. That's what we're going to be predicting today. I tried to think of a nice little conversation question like Cliff always thinks of. I can't. It was a fucking miracle that I got my into show gimmick done. I had no time to work on a little cold open topic. I guess we could always just talk about Chris Jericho.
Oh God. Well, we could also talk about how a better one is MJF being taken off of the AEW roster currently.
I guess that's true, but they've also done the same exact thing before, so
yeah. Well,
I'm neither here nor there on it. It could be real, but they've also done this in a work style before, back with the whole Las Vegas thing and Wardlow or Los Angeles or whatever the hell it was. So this isn't nothing new to AEW, but it is 2024. Happy New Year. Date of recording is the 1st. Woo! So, Happy New Year.
It's gotta be.
Hope everyone's New Year's Eve was fun. Yeah, I was also looking at it. Did you know that up until they started running 2 times a year, Wrestle Kingdom, it was only on January 4th, the entirety of its existence. And then it was January 4th, and it was January 4th and January 21st.
So last year was the first time ever that they've done a Wrestle Kingdom with another promotion, like full on New Japan versus another promotion, which was insane.
Well, that was almost in my guessing game, but it wasn't. It didn't make the cut.
I'm glad.
I don't know. I'm kind of excited, and I'm very scared because last time I came up with a new idea, it didn't work too well. So we're gonna have to see how it goes.
Oh man.
But yeah, I mean, probably not gonna be too long of an episode today. You know, just kind of a show up to the office, get the job done, leave type of day here.
Unlike Chris
The
Jericho,
champ can't even show up to the office. So, well, yeah, he doesn't know how to operate. He was never given an employee handbook
or an NDA.
Yeah, no, he doesn't know that you're supposed to
is argue with a lawyer.
He didn't know that. He didn't know that inviting women to your room and making an unsolicited pass at him was against the AEW rules because he didn't have the employee handbook.
You know, it's not like Sammy Guevara didn't do shit beforehand. But overarching here, Tony Khan says that it's the safest work environment. But did he not, when the CM Punk stuff happened, go on air twice saying that he's never been afraid?
He was afraid for his life.
One of his wrestlers threatened murder and rape of a female wrestler. And that wrestler just teamed up with Chris Jericho. Sammy Guevara. If I remember correctly, the Sasha Banks stuff that happened was, I do believe, stalking, I think threatening murder or harm, and rape.
Well, my big thing is the difference between the WWE and the AEW guys. Like, if a WWE guy has allegations thrown at him, they're guilty until proven innocent. And, like, Chris Jericho is innocent until proven guilty now. Like, that's the way that, sorry, I'm also a little stuffed up. The weather can't decide what it wants to do up here, so it is
can't do it down here either. You
It's
said
that
up
big
here.
of a
I'm
difference.
not up here. I'm down.
I mean, up here in general, we're higher than probably half of the United States.
Yeah, true.
But anyway, I don't get why that's the agenda they're taking with AEW wrestlers. Maybe because it's more of an indie focus based company, and like all the indie darlings were, oh well, you never know until like it's proven in a court of law. Like these could just be fake, but like when I hate using an example, but like Velveteen Dream or anyone else on that WWE roster, NXT roster, whatever it is, whenever they had allegations, it was, oh, you sick fuck, how could you do this? When it's Chris Jericho, everyone's like, oh, well, hold on now, we need to hear both sides.
Well, have you seen why some people
you can't have it both ways?
Have you seen why some people are saying that it didn't happen? They're saying it because Kylie Ray has left consistently in multiple companies. And that she is just trying to stir problems and cause... I don't like Kylie Ray mostly for that reason. She starts getting really good momentum and then decides to leave or retire. So she doesn't have a contract after, and she's able to go wherever. That's not a reason not to believe somebody, though. Not a reason at all not to believe somebody and look into something.
Yeah, at the very least, you have to give it the benefit of the doubt that it is real. And that's why I hate the fucking court of the public, like the public's court, like their perception of... I want to know that disconnect. Like the WWE versus AEW, like I want to know what goes into that, because everything should be treated the same. And I'm not saying that like they need to take like a more relaxed approach to it. That's definitely not what they should do, but I think they should approach it with the idea of, you know, like they either are like I said earlier, they're either guilty until proven innocent or innocent until proven guilty. You can't do it with one person and turn around and be like, oh, well, maybe not. No, you got to stick by your guns. That's the thing I don't get.
Well, it's what they do
is
with Matt
to
Riddle.
all of a sudden change. Well, we saw how Matt Riddle turned out. I don't know. That's just also like the stuff with Darby Allin too. Like when all that started coming out, there was people already like, I can't believe he would do this. He's such a sick fuck. And there was like no validity to the statements made at all. And I don't think there was ever any validity shown to the statements made.
Not to my knowledge.
Not to my knowledge either, because like I was following that shit. Like they came out, they did an investigate. Like AEW did like their own internal investigation. I'm pretty sure, and then nothing came out of it. So whether he did it, whether he didn't do it, who knows? But it's just, I don't know. I just wish we'd all fight on the same fucking side. But that'll never happen. That will never, ever happen.
Don't you know it's supposed to be AEW
Especially
versus
in the
WWE?
IWC. I'd rather it be AEW versus WWE than, oh, this chick didn't have this happen to her, or she did have this happen. Like, be a fucking human being, bro. I'd rather you fight over fucking stupid-ass companies than literal human rights. Like, come on now.
No.
But anyway, moving past that, into the main section of our episode today, Wrestle Kingdom 18. Emanating live from the Tokyo Dome on, you'll never guess, January 4th. I think that might be when this goes up.
That would be a Thursday.
Or the day after. Day after. So the day after this goes out will be Wrestle Kingdom time. Card looks a little something like this. I don't know if this is the order that they're actually going to go in.
From what I've seen, yes.
It looks like it. Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it. So, kicking off Wrestle Kingdom 18, like I said, emanating from the Tokyo Dome, you got Bullet Club War Dogs, which is Clark Connors and Joel Maloney, versus Catch 22, which is TJB and Francesco Akira. For the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championship. After that, you got the NJPW World Television Championship. Zack Sabre Jr. defending his title against Hiroshi Tanahashi. After that, you got Yota Tsuji versus Yuya Uemura.
Close enough.
Mura.
You were close on the first time.
I think even if I knew how to say it, I don't think I'd be able to say it. Like that's such a weird. Like that they have something like that in German too, where you have to pronounce something like UE. That's terrible. I can never do it. After that, you got a tag team match. Team of Shota Umino and Kaito Kiyomiya versus the House of Torture, which is Evil and Ren Narita. After that, singles match for the Never Openweight Championship. Shingo Takagi. I don't know why. I knew it. I just sat there and was looking at it. Shingo Takagi versus Tama Tonga. After that, you got Bishamon, which is Hiroki Goto and Yoshihashi, versus the Girls of Destiny, which are Hikuleu and El Phantasmo in a winner-takes-all tag team match for the IWGP and Strong Openweight Tag Championships. After that, IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship match between El Desperado and the defending Hiromu Takahashi. I know. I got some big hopes for that match, but
I wish it was further down the card.
I don't know. I think that's as far down as the card as it needs to be, because you think it's better than the next 3 matches? You're crazy.
It very well could be. They put on really good matches, so...
It could be, but I doubt it with, this next 3-match run will be hard to top anywhere at all this upcoming year, 2024. Match numero 8. We've got a 3-way match for the inaugural IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship. Will Ospreay versus Jon Moxley. And David Finlay. Like I said, that is for the inaugural IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship. After that, you got just a normal, they're calling it a specials singles match. You got Kazuchika Okada, the golden boy of IWGP or New Japan, versus Bryan Danielson of All Elite Wrestling. And your main event for the night, singles match for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship. You got Sonata defending his title against Tetsuya Naito. Winner of last year's G1, correct?
Tetsuya? Yes.
Naito?
Yep.
Yeah.
Sonata won the New Japan Cup, won the world title during 2023, and then Tetsuya Naito won the G1. And actually defended
You know what I said last year there?
I know. I caught it.
Big brain. I'm already operating on that 2024 schedule. I ain't taking no prisoners.
I'm still back in
platinum,
2020.
I call that a visitor. Yeah, no, it's like that. There's a super depressing video I shared on TikTok. So it's something about like waking up in December and like it's like something like you think you're 17, but you have to tell yourself that you aren't 17. I don't know. It was super depressing. Everyone ate that shit up though. Like they kept like liking it and reposting it. Like that hit home for a lot of people, I guess. They're like, damn, preach. I said, yes, sir. But getting predictions underway, how do you want to do this? Since there's not a champion going into this, you want to just alternate? Oh yeah, you want to? You want this match? Or you want the? You take this match because I know for sure who I'm taking in the second.
I want this match. Yeah, I enjoy this match.
You take the tag match. I'll take the TV title. We'll just flip flop from there.
I love this match. I love the Bullet Club War Dogs to an extent. I think two of the members are a little unnecessary. But I also love Catch-22, and this is a very... Sorry, Catch-22. There's a line between...
That's Catch-22. I am not taking the time to pronounce that correctly.
There's a lot of ways this could go. Like, you have Catch-22. Win it, and then you have... maybe Will Ospreay win it later on, which would be really weird, but he is going global, so he could defend it at AEW and everything else. I'm gonna go with Bullet Club, though.
I also am taking Bullet Club War Dogs. I think they're a pretty decent act right now. I don't see anything wrong with them keeping the titles.
I can't see.
Oh.
I can't see a switch there.
We're acting a little different today. We're recording during the day, so it's not at night. A little different feel, a little different daytime, a little daytime feel.
It's light, actually,
but yeah, I know. Like I feel like I'm so thrown. Like I'm not in the zone because we aren't doing it at like 9 or 10 at night.
I'm not hyped up.
Like I haven't just had a long ass day. Yeah, like I haven't had a long ass day, and I sit down to record this podcast. Like I've done nothing today. After that, we got Zack Sabre Jr. Yeah, that's what I literally rolled out of bed. Said, "All right, let's get this thing going." After that, we got Zack Sabre Jr. versus Hiroshi Tanahashi for the NJPW World Television Championship. I'm a ride or die type of guy, and Zack Sabre Jr. is one of my favorite wrestlers. So, no surprise that I think he's going to continue to hold this championship for Well, after he'd won it, he'd been holding it for a year because he won it at Wrestle Kingdom 17.
Mm-hmm.
So I say he retains. He gets that year, and then he'll probably lose at like Dominion or something. But I say he retains here.
I can't really disagree with that either. Mostly because TMDK in New Japan has been gaining a lot of momentum. They are one of the teams that everybody is kind of looking at. One of the factions everybody is looking at. Zack Sabre Jr. is really boosting his own stock, and Tanahashi has stated he's going for the world title, and he's president now, so he can do that without winning this.
Bro's gonna fucking Inoki his ass. Bro's president now. He's calling a lot of shots. He said 16 world title reigns for me, buddy.
John Cena, who? He could become the new Jerry Lawler. When 56 world titles in one company.
Bro, he could become the new Jeff Jarrett. And we're talking early NWA TNA Jeff Jarrett.
Next
Bro had to have some title of some sort.
Next we got
which actually No, I was just gonna say that's like a perfect segue into my guessing game, but we are nowhere near that yet. Because he's on one of the lists.
One of the only, I think, singles matches, or one of the two matches that has absolutely nothing for nothing on the line here. It's Yota Tsuji versus Yuya Imuro. I can't even pronounce it today.
Yeah, see, there's no way I'd be able to.
Yumura. It's just a straight. Every time I've heard it pronounced, it's just a straight go across. I don't like either of these guys. I think Yoda got pushed and didn't really need to in New Japan, and Yuya is just kind of there. Give me Yuya. They're trying to boost him up some, and it only makes sense.
I'm glad you picked Yuya because I'm going Yota Tsuji for no rhyme or reason. I was just gonna pick him. There's no method or thought behind that pick. It was just we need to be different somewhere, and we have not been different yet. So
it's just pretty.
So my entire picks as of now ride on Yota Tsuji.
That's what makes the difference here.
After that, you got Shota Umino and Kaito Kiyomiya versus the House of Torture, which is Evil and Ren Narita. Gotta be honest, I don't know one way or another, so I'm just gonna go with the team that has an actual name. Give me the House of Torture.
Well, we got a difference here. As much as I don't like either of these two again, there's going to be another match with these two teams in another company.
And whoever doesn't... Is it one of those things that, like, whoever doesn't win this is probably going to win that one?
I don't know. The next one is a 8-man tag match in, I think, Pro Wrestling Noah, which is where Kaido comes from. So I don't know, man. Give me Shota and Kaido.
I don't know. I think they lose here. They go to Noah, they win, and they run it back whenever.
I'm just hoping they put a tag title stipulation on it. Make me enjoy these two. But moving on to the next match, two wrestlers I do really enjoy for a title belt I love dearly in this company. Shingo versus Tama. Former champion, the guy that beat him for the belt. I had somebody going into this pick, and I just completely psyched myself out of it in my brain. I want to see Tama go for the world title and focus mainly on that. I don't think losing here would damage him going forward for it. Give me Shingo. I'm gonna go with Shingo here. I think that they can keep the belt on him and keep it moving forward.
We are differing once again, so thank God it does not come down to Yoda Tsuji or the House of Torture. It also comes down to Tama Tonga. I think it's time Bro holds the title. I know he's held titles before, hasn't he?
He's held this one.
Or am I making
he was
that
the
up?
former champion. He's a multi-tag
that's what
team,
I thought.
and he held this one. He is trying to win the not the Never Openweight, the World Championship, while Tangaloa is injured. But that man's been injured for like a year now, so who knows what's happening with that.
I don't know. I really like Tama Tonga. I think he can still go after the main title and have the Never Openweight Championship. I don't trust me. It's Japan. A championship is not going to stop them from having a storyline they want. So I don't know. I really like Tama Tonga. I think Tama Tonga is going to get the job done here. I bet on him last year. He won last year, so taking a chance on him again. After that, we got the winner takes all tag team match for the IWGP and Strong Openweight Tag Team Championships. You got Bishamon, which is a team up for Hiroki Goto and Yoshihashi versus the Guerrillas of Destiny, Hikuleo, and El Phantasmo. I'm gonna be honest. This one is also up in the air for me. I know Bishamon is like prevalent in the tag scene, but I know Hikuleo and El Phantasmo are great singles wrestlers as well.
They've been a great tag team.
Give me Bishamon.
You taking Bishamon?
Yeah, you go and give me Bishamon.
Alright.
Yeah, the sound you made, yeah, I'll just take Bishamon. I don't think that's the right pick there, but I'm gonna stick by my guns. I'm having a real bad second guessing myself, but it's all good. This is just an interim title anyway. I'll win when it matters.
You took the pick I was going to do, so it's. I tried getting you to switch over to it because of them being and they have been a good tag team as of late. I just think moving forward, having Hiroki Goto and Yoshihashi coming to America with the strong titles, Motor City Machine Guns versus them would be an amazing tag match. It would be an amazing match to have them versus the ABC, which is Chris Bay and Ace Austen. There's a lot of matches in America they could have, and there's a lot of matches in Japan they could have with tag teams. So I think Bishamon is kind of the go-to here. And then we go to this next one that I
think you and I both have the same pick here.
This has been 3, I do believe. 3 straight Wrestle Kingdoms where these two have fought for this title. I believe Wrestle Kingdom 16 they fought for it. Wrestle Kingdom 17 they fought for it, and Wrestle Kingdom 18.
I don't think they did it last year. I think they were in tag team matches last year.
It was Ishimori.
It was the Fatal 4-Way. Yeah.
It was Ishimori, Takahashi, Desperado, and Wado.
Yep.
And so...
For some reason, I thought that was a tag team match. They had a shit ton of tag team matches last year.
They did.
Compared to this year. That's why everything's so fucking confusing.
It's so...
Because if it wasn't a singles title match, it was a fucking tag team match.
I'm trying to think, moving forward, what could they do with either of these wrestlers as champion. I'm gonna do this purely off of my pick from my Christmas list. of Watto winning the title. And what better than the guy he went into the league with than El Desperado? He is his tag partner. It tells a story. I think moving forward, they could really do something with it. I think Takahashi.
I agree. I'm picking El Desperado for all the same reasons. And plus, like you said, this is like the third Wrestle Kingdom that these two have wrestled for this title. And I don't remember El Desperado ever winning it. So
I don't think he has.
I don't think he has either. It's nothing's coming to mind. So I think it's time he finally gets his win, even if it is kind of like a quick turnaround thing to give it to Master Watto or whatever. It's just I think it's time. I think it's time. Give it to El Desperado. He's been a workhorse for years now. Give it to him. Like I said, even if it's for a short little transitional bit, and then have him go on his way. After that, though, business picks up. We got a three-way match for the inaugural IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship. We got Will Ospreay versus Gian Moxley versus David Finlay. Now, this one's hard because you have two AEW guys and then David Finlay.
Yeah, so, I don't know what to do with the championship is the problem. There has been no hints, no rumors, nothing. It's just the name got slapped on it. I wish they would have brought back the Intercontinental Championship. They didn't. This is what they have moving forward. We don't even know what this title looks like at this point. So I don't know what's happening. And it does not fill me with much hope on anything I pick here.
Yeah, I just like I don't know if it's going to be true by its name and global and like defended in AEW on a consistent basis, or if it's global and David Finlay's going to hold the title and people are going to come in and challenge him for it. Like I don't know. Like you said, there's not a whole lot to work with here. Because I want to pick Will Ospreay. But he's also going to AEW. Jon Moxley's already in AEW.
Is Jon Moxley going to be a part of that 2024?
I have no clue who all is a part of 2024 and who's not. I know a lot of the big names signed deals on
Kofi
until 2024, but
that would be an interesting junior.
WWE,
that would be an interesting Best of Super Junior competitor, though. Having Kofi Kingston in that.
This is tough because I can see all three of these motherfuckers winning it. Oh, whatever. I'll stick with my gut. Give me Will Ospreay.
We differ once again.
I don't feel comfortable in that pick at all, but I don't know what the fuck the title's going to be, so
I didn't even spell David correctly. I only put David because I think this is a way to boost him up to its world title. Not that he really needs it right now. He's burning pretty hot. But I think this is also a way to show that Bullet Club potentially could be part of it. I'm glad I get it. I just zoomed in on my screen when I was trying to do that. I haven't highlighted anything, though.
I haven't fucked anything up yet.
I just keep clicking on the Wikipedia stuff to get quick examples. The next match, which seems to be the semi-main event. Hopefully, unlike Stardom, this one doesn't go out during the pay-per-view. Kazuchika Okada versus Bryan Danielson. I guess it was 3 matches for no titles, wasn't it?
Because this is a special singles match.
It's a match.
Hey, if you want some parting wisdom, I'll go ahead and give you my pick. You never bet against the Golden Boy. Ever. I don't care what circumstance, what it might be, what it might not be. I'm picking Okada because I always fucking pick Okada and it always fucking works. Do I think Okada's winning this? I can't say with full certainty that he is, but I am going to say with full certainty that I did bet on the Golden Boy in New Japan.
See, I think this would make Brian's third loss to somebody from New Japan since he started facing them. Because I know he lost to Zack. If he loses to Okada, that would make number 2 for sure. I think he's had another match, didn't he? Did he face off against Minoru?
I'm not.
I'm
not sure.
He's at least had 2 matches for sure. You have Okada win. You set up potentially, if Naito wins, you set up Okada Naito. If Sonata wins, you put Okada against the man who beat him for his title. You have Bryan Danielson win. You have Danielson versus Sonata, which that in itself is a weird matchup. Or you have Danielson versus Naito, which that one's going to be entertaining as all hell. But I gotta go with Okada just because I want to see my next pick up against him this year.
And closing out Wrestle Kingdom 18, you got Sonata defending his IWGP World Heavyweight Championship against Tetsuya Naito. He's the one that does the eye thing, right? I'm not. That's Naito? Yeah, okay. Because that's who I'm picking. I'm picking Tetsuya Naito. Get that title off Sonata. He was the workhorse all this year. Give him that break. Give him the little break he needs. Give it to Tetsuya Naito. Let motherfucker run with it. Let him cook. Because like you said, it sets up Okada and Naito for the big one.
It does. But if I'm going through my whole card, it sets up Tama versus... It would set up Tama versus Sonata. It could set up Shingo versus Sonata. It sets up Yuya to face Sonata. Or potentially Naito. And you have Okada facing off against Sonata. The man that beat him. Now, with that all being said, I'm picking Naito because I really do want to see Okada versus Naito again run through. That story from beginning to end will be a phenomenal rivalry, hands down. It's put on some really good classics in the past. I do think both these wrestlers can continue putting on classics, so hands down. Way to go, Sonata. You held the title. You did what you needed to do. Time to kind of step back. And it tells a story that Sonata couldn't beat his former leader when it mattered most.
It makes too much sense for it not to happen. But that then wraps up our predictions for Wrestle Kingdom 18 for the interim Ace and Hole Podcast Predictions Championship, which will be united at the Royal Rumble, which is always one of the big predictions for us every single year. So, do we want to read over our picks again, or do you want to just move on?
I'm fine either way.
I'll go ahead and rattle off the picks real quick then. First match on the main card, you got Bullet Club War Dogs versus Catch 22. We both picked Bullet Club. Zack Sabre Jr. versus Hiroshi Tanahashi for the NJPW World Television Championship. We both had Zack Sabre Jr. Yota Tsuji versus Yota Umura. I had Yota Tsuji. Eli had Yuya Umura. After they had the team of Shota Umino and Kaito Kiyomiya versus the House of Torture, I had the House of Torture. Eli had Shota and Kaito. Never Openweight Championship match after that. I had Tama Tonga. Eli has Shingo Takagi. After that, winner takes all tag team match for both the IWGP and Strong Openweight Tag Team Championships. We both picked Bishamon over the Girls of Destiny. Hiromu Takahashi defending his IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship against El Desperado. Winner of that we both predicted was El Desperado. Following that three-way match for the inaugural IWGP Global Heavyweight Championship, I picked Will Ospreay. Eli picked David Finlay. After that, we got our special singles match between Kazuchika Okada versus Daniel Bryan. We both picked Okada. After that, rounding out the night, the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship match, you got Sonata versus Tetsuya Naito. We both picked Tetsuya Naito to walk out of Wrestle Kingdom 18 IWGP World Heavyweight Champion. There it is, Wrestle Kingdom 18 predictions for the interim Ace No Podcast Predictions Championship. So, Eli, you want to go first, or you want me to go first?
I'll go first, just so we can get this one out. I only have 3 wrestlers for you. Does that work?
Okay.
Alright.
Perfect.
1, 2, or 3?
2. We'll start in the middle.
Alright. This one's, I think, one of the easier ones. I'll start with championships and accomplishments. This man, and this is what's going to really get it easily for you, is a 2-time AEW World Champion, 1-time Real World Champion, 2-time AEW Dynamite Award winner, Feud of the Year 2009,
1-time Real World Champion,
Iron Mike Mizuki Award winner 2023, Debut of the Year 2023.
Can we just go ahead? Can we just debut of the year? What?
Debut of the Year 2023, ESPN.
Well, it's CM Punk. Is it not? That's a return. That's not a debut. What?
ESPN.
I was talking about him debuting on Collision.
Oh, all right.
That's crazy. ESPN, get your shit together. You can't cover motorsports. You can't cover pro wrestling. What can you cover?
Jack shit.
I'm lying. ESPN's great. ESPN's great. I definitely don't work in conjunction with them. What is it, 1 or 2?
Yeah.
1.
Alright, this one was my fun one I found. Alright. This man, I do believe,
hails from Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Went undrafted. He played for the Miami Dolphins.
Undrafted?
The New England Patriots. The Miami Dolphins again. Seattle Seahawks. The Bucks. The Redskins. And the Giants. He has a total of 20 tackles, 0 sacks, 0 forced fumbles, and 0 fumble recoveries. He has a 1-time All-Caribbean Wrestling Champion. I didn't know this one until looking at it. He is a 2-time and current Sausage Castle Wrestling Champion.
That's it?
That's it.
I'm going to have to take a hint here. I mean...
That's
crazy.
This may help.
Sausage Castle Wrestling?
I have no idea what the hell that is.
That's what you're hitting me with right now?
Debuted in wrestling in 2018. He debuted in WWE in 2021. And then was released in 2023. He's also trained by Devon and Bubba Ray.
Not the Dudley Boys.
The Dudley Boys.
Oh. Wait, you said he got released?
He got released.
When? 2023?
2023.
Oh my god, is this Top Dollar?
It's top dollar. He played nose tackle in the NFL.
I knew he played football. I didn't know he played for that many teams.
Mm-hmm. Which is
he must have been a practice squad warrior or something.
It's very odd that I didn't know that, to be honest with you. Oh, why did this reset? There we go. Alright. This man is a former 3-time TNT champion, 1-time interim TNT champion, 2-time Dynamite Award winner. Do you have it yet?
I got a pretty good guess.
Take the guess. If you want to.
Well, I don't know, because here's the thing. I feel like that title's been passed around quite a bit by the same, like, 3 people. So it could be any of the 3 people I'm thinking of.
Yeah, Wardlow's held it. Hobbs has held it multiple times.
Wardlow's held it. Samoa Joe has held it multiple times. Christian Cage has held it multiple times. Darby Allin has held it multiple times. Sammy Guevara has held it multiple times.
Right. They are a one-time and current Adrenaline Pro Wrestling Gladiator Champion. Worst moment of the year, 2020. It's he. I said he earlier. They was just making a general statement. A former 2-time Inspire Pro Junior Crown Champion, 1-time Inspire Pro Prestige Champion. Now this is probably where it's going to get a little bit easier. 1-time AAA Mixed Tag Team Champion, 1-time AAA World Cruiserweight Champion, 1-time Bull of the Woods Champion, 1-time Pro Wrestling Federation of Pakistan Ultimate Champion. Okay. Faction of the Year 2021.
Does this man does he have any WWE stuff?
I'm getting to it potentially.
Well, if he has any WWE stuff, get to it now.
He does not. I had to go through everything.
No WWE stuff.
No WWE stuff.
So this is either Wardlow or Pentagon or Ray Phoenix. I don't think Wardlow did that much in AAA though.
Ranked number 28 of the top 500 in 2022. River City Wrestling International Champion twice. River City Wrestling Phoenix Champion twice. Total Championship Wrestling Cruiserweight Champion once. Wrestle Circus Ringmaster Champion once. Wrestle Circus Ringmaster Championship Tournament 2019. Wrestle Circus Sideshow Champion once. Wrestling Association of Reynosa City Heavyweight Champion once and current. Extreme Wrestling Alliance Heavyweight Champion once.
Man. This is Pentagon, isn't it?
It is not Pentagon.
What?
It's not Pentagon. Pentagon's never held the TNT Championship, by the way.
Fuck, you're right. I thought he beat John Moxley. I still got 2 guesses, right?
You still have 2.
No, I only got 1, don't I?
You still have 2. You haven't asked for a hit. You just took a guess on Penta, which I mean, not a bad guess.
Yeah, I guess in the mix of TNT,
Lucha Underground or TNA. So
that is true. I completely forgot. Yeah. That was a terrible pick. Thinking about it now. Oh man. See, my issue is I don't know if Sammy Guevara has held it 3 times. That's the only other person I can think of that especially had time down in AAA. So, yeah, we're going to go Sammy Guevara.
It was Sammy Guevara.
Okay,
there are only 3 people who have held it 3 times. Cody Rhodes, Guevara, and Wardlow.
So Joe's held it twice then.
Correct.
Okay. I don't know. For a while there, they were just hot-shotting that title, so it was hard to keep track of.
It was Cody and Guevara and Sky.
All right, are you ready for mine? So this is a new one. It's not new, but it's new to us. It's called Odd One Out. All right, so I'm going to give you a list of wrestlers, and you have to tell me which one out of those 5 has not accomplished what the other 4 has. Okay? Okay. And we'll do the 3-hint thing like normal.
All right.
On that 3rd hint, you have to guess. All right, so list 1, you got Rey Mysterio, Roman Reigns, Ric Flair, Bob Backlund, and Gunther. And there's one man on this list that has not accomplished something the other 4 have.
See, there's multiple ways that could go, because Bob Backlund was never Intercontinental Champion, but Gunther's never been WWE Champion. I'm gonna go with Gunther. I'm gonna assume it's the WWE Championship.
No.
It's the Intercontinental?
No.
What? Gunther
Are
Mysterio.
you sure Roman's ever held the Intercontinental?
Yeah, he has.
He has?
He has. Roman Reigns held the Intercontinental Championship when he was the big dog. Yeah, it was a weird title reign. It was weird.
Yeah, he is a one-time Intercontinental champ. I didn't know
it was
that.
not good.
I remember him having the U.S.
Backlund held the Intercontinental Championship? Hang on a second. When the hell did that happen?
Hey, don't be looking this up.
I'm not. What the hell else could it be?
All right, so
was it the Intercontinental Roman?
No.
Oh, what the hell? What would this be?
Okay, so you've thrown out too many guesses for that not to be a guess. So
no,
you're down to one more guess. You're down to a single guess now. I will read it again. You got Rey Mysterio, Roman Reigns, Ric Flair, Bob Backlund, and Gunther.
All right. So Rey Mysterio has been world champion, United States champion. No. Yes. 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 Ric Flair has. Bob Backlund has. Roman Reigns has. Gunther's not been the United States champion.
Is that your guess?
That's my guess.
Well, you are wrong.
Oh, what the hell?
So that is all three. So Roman Reigns is the odd one out here. And the achievement he has not gotten is he has not spent over an hour in the Royal Rumble. Rey Mysterio has, Ric Flair has, Bob Backlund has, and so has Gunther. But Roman Reigns has never spent it. Well, Flair was like an hour and like 5 seconds. So I kind of had to get a little grimy on that one, but...
But you see what I meant by that can go so many ways?
Yeah, that's why I gave you the hints to try and narrow it down, and you just started rapid firing. All right, so the second list here, this one might be easier. You have Kane, The Undertaker, Shawn Michaels, Big Show, and Triple H. Which one here has not accomplished what the other four have?
I'm gonna take a hint on this one because this one's.
So this is another Royal Rumble centered question, and I'm gonna go ahead and give you. So this is how we're gonna do this. I'm gonna give you one giant hint, and then you're going to have to
guess.
You're gonna have two guesses.
All right.
Does that work with you?
Yeah.
All right.
I think I kind of know.
So this is a question centered on Royal Rumbles and how many times they've been in the Royal Rumble. Michaels, Big Show, and Triple H.
Triple H, Shawn Michaels, Undertaker, Kane, Big Show. Big Show's never. Because I know Kane holds a elimination count. How many times they've been in the Rumble? I'm gonna say Undertaker. I don't think Undertaker's been in the Rumble as much as the other two other guys.
It is not Undertaker.
Shawn Michaels won it. Kane has to be in it a bunch. Big Show's in it a bunch. Is it Triple H?
That's your final guess?
That's my final guess.
It is Triple H. Triple H has not entered more than 10 Royal Rumbles. Everyone else on that list is 11 or better. Well, you gotta think, most of the time he was world champ.
Well, yeah. And that's what I was trying to remember too.
So he had
I thought it was who's won Royal Rumbles. And I'm like, wait, Big Show and Kane haven't won a Royal Rumble yet. Whatever.
Now, let me tell you, it only gets harder from here.
Oh, great. Cool. Awesome.
All right. Next list, we've got Tony Atlas, Santina Marella, Jimmy Snuka, Cody Rhodes, and Chavo Guerrero.
You specifically said Santina.
I specifically said Santino Marella.
Give a hint?
Everyone on this card except one. Well, yeah, I wasn't going to say that, but everyone in this list besides one was on the same card at one point. Who was not on that card with the others? Who was not a part of that show?
Oh, that one made it. It would be Tony Atlas, because it was WrestleMania, wasn't it?
Wrong.
Wow.
One final guess. I was pretty proud of this one. I thought I did pretty well on this one. Not every day you get to pull out Santino Marella.
Give me Chavo.
Wrong again. The odd one out here was Cody Rhodes because he was not on the WrestleMania 25 card.
I thought he was.
Chavo
I thought
Guerrero
he had a
Jimmy.
Intercontinental title match.
Nope.
That was JBL
Unless
and
I
Mysterio.
complete. Yep. Because that was when JBL quit.
Yep.
He lost to Mysterio and he quit. I was very sick because I even looked it up to make sure.
No, that was on me misremembering Manias, because I think it's the one before or after that. It's
See, because I was the same way. I was the same way. I was like, there's no way Cody Rhodes wasn't on this show. He definitely was not.
Damn. I don't remember Tony Atlas being on that.
I thought he was a manager for like a tag team match.
Oh, wow. Damn.
I thought that was a good one.
That's a good one.
Like I said, it's not every day you get to pull out Santino Marella. All right, list 4. We got Viscera, Juventud Guerrera, the Nasty Boys, Hulk Hogan, and Kid Cash. Who is the odd one out here?
Hulk Hogan at ECW.
So it is Hulk Hogan, but not for the reason you said.
It's not ECW?
No. So just for the sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and say you got it, even though it was for the wrong reason. Hulk Hogan was the odd one out because he did not hold a title in the XWF.
Oh my!
Viscera did. Viscera did. Juventud Guerrera did. The Nasty Boys did, and Kid Cash held the Cruiserweight Championship twice in the short infancy of the company. Hulk Hogan was I might be there, brother. Maybe not, dude. I don't know, Jack. All right.
Yep.
This last one is, if you remember what we've talked about previously in the podcast, this will be pretty easy.
Okay.
But list 5, you got Scott Steiner, JEWF, JARRETT, haha, Magnus, Bulldog Hart, and Abyss.
We're talking about that Indian promotion. Shit.
Maybe a little promotion by the name of Rinka King.
Bulldog Hart. What? Is that David Boy Smith or something? Junior?
I don't know who. I have no clue who it is. I didn't look into it.
So Magnus won the cup. Abyss was a part of it. I can't remember if he won it or not. He did. Who were the other ones? Bulldog Hart, Jeff Jarrett.
Yeah, so you got Scott Steiner, Jeff Jarrett, Magnus, Bulldog Hart, and Abyss.
I'm pretty sure it's Bulldog Hart. He wasn't a part of the team that won.
It is not Bulldog Hart.
Give me Jeff Jarrett.
It is Jeff Jarrett.
Is it the team that won?
Because Jeff Jarrett did not hold a title in Rinka King.
Oh.
All the others did.
Man.
I thought that'd be a nice little juxtaposition. You know, Jeff Jarrett's always got to have a title. He didn't have a title in his own Indian wrestling company.
It didn't last long enough for him to. Oh, man.
I don't know. I like that. I think that's pretty good.
I enjoyed it.
Take too long.
I enjoyed it. That was fun.
Well, I'll have to keep that in the back pocket until till the champ comes back.
I enjoyed it, but man, hey, we still
like,
had an hour mark.
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't too terribly hard to set up. Like, it was just a little bit of a research. It's never hurt anybody.
Rhodes. Damn.
But on behalf of our champion, it is now 2024, which means the bidding war is officially open.
Stan Hansen.
The bidding war has officially begun.
Get that Legends contract. Did he?
Yeah, everyone good old Stan Hansen. Now you might as well go ahead and get.
Hey,
you might as well go ahead and get that bag while you can.
Stan Hansen Ultimate figure. I'll take it.
Bro, if they come up with the Sandman Ultimate figure, oh my god. I'm gobbling that shit.
They had
right
to have
up.
a head where it's busted from either the kendo stick or a beer can. They have
like
to.
it's like the changeable head. Like you can take the normal one off and put the bloodied one on it.
That's going right here. I'll go right here. Right next to Johnny.
I need to get another like elite figure. The only one I have, you can kind of see it back there. It was behind me the entire time. Was fucking Karrion Kross.
Yeah.
I was gonna start collecting figures, and Karrion Kross was the first one I bought, and I didn't buy anymore.
I got all the ones over there. Still, I have 2 Roman Reigns, and then I got Tommaso, I got Candice, and I got Johnny sitting right there. And I got a Finn Balor figure hidden back there now. Or Funko. The Easter eggs.
I got an Eddie Guerrero figure back home.
That is true.
Like an OG Eddie Guerrero, like back
Didn't they
in
remake
ECW
that
Eddie Guerrero
figure as an Ultimate or a Elite? I think they remade it.
I don't know.
I know they remade your Shawn Michaels.
All I know is that. Yeah, I know for sure that they did that. It's like Eddie Guerrero in like full singlet, like straps and all, red, white, mullet.
That one
anyway, before we get off track. No, I always kept that away from.
We used it a couple of times.
Rarely.
I think he was a general manager, if anything.
Well, that doesn't matter. He's in a tote somewhere now, nice and stored away. And if you want to be in a tote somewhere, nice and stored away, we got you covered because we're your Ace Knoll. Get you on down the road. Yeah.